Can we please get rid of certain sayings like respect your elders? How about respect everybody? Like, why is it that we're obligated to respect just the elders? What is that going to solve? So I can disrespect every single person on the planet except for the old folks because they were born before me? Like, I don't control when they were born. What do you want me to do about that? It's not my fault. But I should be disrespected because I was born after them? And what is with people and thinking that there's only one way to live? Like, you should be kind to everyone. You should be. But not everyone is kind to you. And you need balance. And you need boundaries. And you need to be able to figure out how to be happy. So if you're just giving out kindness all the time and it's not being reciprocated, you're going to be burnt out. I'm not saying you need to be a jerk. You can decide to just be silent instead of being kind. But, you know, there's different people on the planet with different backgrounds and different experiences. And we all know this, right? But we don't understand it, and we don't understand how to apply it to our own lives at all. So, are you going to do what makes you happy? And start telling people, I'm doing this because it makes me happy. I'm doing this because I have to set boundaries. Because what happens is as you learn these things, you start to tell people before something happens. Like, you know, I want to go to the mall and yada, yada, yada. I don't. But you can continue going. I'm just asking, you know, if you can drop me off, or, you know, I don't want to go with you then, or whatever the case may be. The issue is when those things occur, people get offended. And then they want you to change yourself for them. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let them know it's okay. You'll be okay. Figure out something else to do. Learn to cope with it. But I can't extend myself for you. I can't. And I shouldn't have to. And it's not an attack on you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Sometimes people are. But majority of the people is just like, I just am not comfortable with doing that. And you don't respect them. You don't respect their comfort. You want them to be uncomfortable for you. That's out of your control. So some elderly person comes in and they say something to you off the wall, you're supposed to be like, oh, well, you're older. What are they, senile or something? They can change just as much as you can change. They can grow just as much as you can grow. They can learn just as much as you can learn. They can unlearn just as much as you can unlearn. It might take them longer. They might be more stubborn, but those are the things that we keep alive. If we didn't make that a real thing where older people got to do that, then they will respect us and we will respect them. Granted, some of that's already happening. It's just all these things, all these rules that we have to live by. How is it helping? Aren't you still suffering? Aren't you still suffering? Aren't you tired of suffering? Aren't you going to use your voice? Aren't you going to speak up in that meeting? Aren't you going to tell your parents how you feel? And that doesn't mean that you're going to get the reaction that you want. That just means you get the opportunity to talk about it. Some people are going to shut you down, but if you want to fight for whatever your point is, keep bringing it up. It takes repetition. It takes belief. It takes faith. It takes timing. You could be saying something to someone at the wrong time and they just really didn't get it, didn't understand. You know, you might be explaining something to someone in a way they just don't understand. That's okay. It happens to all of us. You just need to move on and stop fixating on it and trying to figure out how you can control it. Because you can't. And it's stopping you from spending more time being happy. And trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. That's the point. Not everyone needs to be a millionaire. Not everyone needs a huge home. Not everyone needs a fancy car. Do what makes you happy. Does a fancy car really make you happy? And do you need it today? Absolutely. Need it today. Or can you be patient and wait for it? Think about it. Good luck with that. Either way go, I love you. I believe in you. I want you to have a happy day, happy life, and go defund the police. Thanks.